Hello, welcome to the weekly highlights program on Azərbaycan Television with the major developments of the week. I'm your host, Ilham Məmmədov. Now first, let's take a brief look at some of the top stories of this week. President İlham Əliyev attended an unveiling ceremony of a statue of prominent composer, People's Artist, State Prize laureate Tevfik Guliyev in Baku. The head of state visited the embassy of the Republic of Turkey in Azerbaijan and offered condolences over the heavy casualties as a result of the earthquake that hit Turkey. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan İlham Əliyev received credentials of the newly appointed Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Republic of Congo, David Maduka.
Ambassador David Maduka presented his credentials to President Ilham Əliyev. The head of state then had a conversation with the ambassador. President Ilham Əliyev noted the existence of opportunities for expanding political, economic and trade relations between Azerbaijan and Congo and stressed the importance of fostering bilateral ties in this direction. The head of state emphasized that Azerbaijan cooperates with Congo within the non-aligned movement and other international institutions. The president of Azerbaijan thanked the Congolese side for the support and trust regarding the extension of Azerbaijan's chairmanship of the non-aligned movement. President Ilham Əliyev pointed out the fact that as a chair state, Azerbaijan acts towards institutionalization of the non-aligned movement, adding that the country will soon host the next summit of the contact group of the non-aligned movement. The head of state touched upon the significance of conducting discussions on the reforms in the UN Security Council as part of the non-aligned movement and said that Azerbaijan has put forward initiatives that a country holding the chairmanship of the movement should become a permanent member of the UN Security Council on a rotating basis. President Ilham Əliyev noted the importance of conducting consultations among the member states of the non-aligned movement on this issue. Recalling that Azerbaijan's chairmanship of the non-aligned movement will end this year, the head of state noted that the country intends to formulate this issue as an institutional mechanism, adding that it would be a fairer approach if the states that will chair the movement will be a permanent member of the UN Security Council. Saying that he is happy to be in Azerbaijan, the ambassador noted that Azerbaijan is actively working as a chair of the non-aligned movement and underlined that Congo gladly supports Azerbaijan's chairmanship of this organization. David Maduka said he will often visit Azerbaijan as a non-resident ambassador accredited to the country and will spare no effort to contribute to the development of the bilateral relations, including economic and trade ones. The ambassador described the issue of a state chairing the non-aligned movement becoming a permanent member of the UN Security Council on a rotating basis as part of the reforms to be carried out in the UN as a very interesting and good proposal. The sides exchanged views on the issues of bilateral cooperation.
President of the Republic of Azerbaijan İlham Əliyev received credentials of the newly appointed Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Republic of Namibia, Clemens Handukemi Kashapulva. Ambassador Clemens Handukemi Kashapulva presented his credentials to President Ilham Əliyev. President Ilham Əliyev then had a conversation with the ambassador. President Ilham Əliyev said that there are opportunities for intensifying relations between Namibia and Azerbaijan in various areas. The Azerbaijani president noted that the possibilities of expanding cooperation between the two countries in economic, trade and other areas should be reviewed in line with the bilateral relations in the political sphere. President Ilham Əliyev recalled the Namibian president's participation in the summit of the non-aligned movement held in Azerbaijan in 2019. He also hailed Namibia's support for Azerbaijan as the chair of the non-aligned movement. The head of state emphasized that it was Azerbaijan's initiative to review the mechanism of representation of a chair country of the non-aligned movement as a permanent member of the Security Council on a rotating basis as part of the reform process in the UN Security Council. In this regard, he underscored the importance of conducting consultations among the member states of the non-aligned movement, noting that such an approach would be more equitable. President Ilham Əliyev emphasized Azerbaijan, as a member of the non-aligned movement, is working towards institutionalizations of this organization. The head of state said that next month Azerbaijan will host the summit of the contact group of the non-aligned movement. The ambassador conveyed Namibian President Hage Gotthard Geingobb's greetings to President Ilham Əliyev. He noted that the Namibian president recalled with pleasure his visit to Azerbaijan during the NAM summit in 2019. The head of state thanked for the greetings and asked Clement Sandukeme Kashipulva to extend his greetings to the president of Namibia. Saying that he was pleased to present his credentials to the president of Azerbaijan, the ambassador emphasized that he will continue to spare no efforts to develop cooperation, friendship, and mutual support between the two countries. Clemens Handukemi Kashipulva underlined that there are good opportunities for expanding economic and trade relations and the cooperation in the fields of mining industry and education. During the conversation, the sides touched upon the bilateral relations between the two countries, as well as stressed the importance of cooperation in the field of education. It was also noted that students from Namibia study in Azerbaijan under educational scholarships allocated by Azerbaijan to citizens of the member states of the non-aligned movement. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev received credentials of the newly appointed Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, Dang Minh Khoi. Ambassador Dang Minh Khoi presented his credentials to President Ilham Aliyev. Then, the head of state had a conversation with the ambassador. President Ilham Aliyev kindly recalled with pleasure his visit to Vietnam and the meetings held there, saying that this visit made an important contribution to the development of bilateral relations. The head of state noted that there was good cooperation between Azerbaijan and Vietnam on a bilateral level and on a multilateral basis within international organizations. President Ilham Aliyev said that Azerbaijan highly appreciated the fact that Vietnam, as a member state of the non-aligned movement and a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council, stood with the country along with other members of the non-aligned movement to prevent adoption of anti-Azerbaijani statements within international organizations, in particular the UN Security Council during the patriotic war in 2020. The head of state also touched on the importance of reforming the UN Security Council, and in this regard he stressed the need for providing a permanent seat at the UN Security Council to a country chairing the non-aligned movement on a rotating basis. Emphasizing that Azerbaijan's chairmanship of the non-aligned movement will end in 2023, the head of state said that the main goal was to establish a working mechanism that would apply to the members who would take over the chairmanship after Azerbaijan. The president noted that such an approach will only reflect international justice. The head of state also said that the summit of the non-aligned movement contact group would be held in Azerbaijan next month. Emphasizing the very good relations between Azerbaijan and Vietnam in the field of education, President Ilham Aliyev said that a large number of Vietnamese students studied in Azerbaijan during the Soviet era. The head of state recalled his Vietnam visit, which included the meeting with the Vietnamese alumni of Azerbaijan's higher education institutions, whom the Azerbaijani leader invited to the country for a visit. He noted with pleasure that the visit had taken place. President Ilham Aliyev also touched on the possibility of Vietnamese companies' involvement in reconstruction projects in the Azerbaijani territories liberated from the occupation, and invited those companies to participate in these works. Dang Minh Khoi expressed his satisfaction with his appointment as an ambassador to Azerbaijan and conveyed the greetings of General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam, Nguyen Phu Trong, to the head of state. President Ilham Aliyev expressed his gratitude for the greetings and asked the ambassador to pass on his own greetings to the General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam. The ambassador underlined that President Ilham Aliyev's visit to Vietnam made an important contribution to the development of bilateral relations. He recalled with pleasure the contribution of national leader of the Azerbaijani people, Heydar Aliyev, to the development of the Vietnam-Azerbaijan relations during his USSR leadership years, and noted that the great leader's visit to Vietnam had played a key role in the development of the relations. The head of state also recalled national leader Heydar Aliyev's visit to Vietnam during the time when he was in the leadership of the Soviet Union, and said that the national leader had always contributed to and supported the expansion of bilateral relations between the two countries. President Ilham Aliyev noted that he always had great respect for the heroism and fortitude of the Vietnamese people. The diplomat underlined that the people of Vietnam hailed Azerbaijan's providing conditions for a large number of Vietnamese students to study in the country, and that the Azerbaijan-educated Vietnamese specialists are successfully working in various fields in Vietnam today. He said that Vietnamese students are currently studying in Azerbaijan under the educational scholarship programs allocated by Azerbaijan within the non-aligned movement. Ambassador Dang Minh Khoi underlined that Vietnam supports Azerbaijan's activities as the chair of the non-aligned movement, and will inform his country about Azerbaijan's initiative regarding representations of the chairing state of the non-aligned movement in the UN Security Council as part of the reforms in this organization. The importance of increasing efforts towards further expansion of economic and trade relations between the two countries was emphasized during the conversation. President Ilham Aliyev received credentials of the newly appointed Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Lao People's Democratic Republic, Vilavan Yaporher.
the ambassador presented her credentials to President Ilham Aliyev. President Ilham Aliyev then had a conversation with the ambassador. The head of state said that there are good political relations between the two countries, stressing the importance of increasing efforts to expand the economic and trade relations. In this regard, President Ilham Aliyev emphasized the significance of reciprocal visits at different levels, tourism opportunities, and establishment of direct linkage between business communities. President Ilham Aliyev praised relations between Azerbaijan and Laos, both within the UN and the NAM, and underlined the significance of mutual support in international organizations. President Ilham Aliyev emphasized the importance of Azerbaijan's proposal regarding the representation of a Che country of the non-aligned movement in the UN Security Council on a rotating basis as part of the reforms in the United Nations. The ambassador conveyed Lao President Tongolin Sisolid's greetings to President Ilham Aliyev. The head of state thanked for the greetings and asked Vilavan Yaprohir to extend his greetings to the president of Laos. Saying that she is happy to visit Azerbaijan, the ambassador noted that she was impressed by the beauty of Baku, noting that a large number of Laotian students studied in Azerbaijan during the Soviet period. Ambassador Vilavan Yaprohir said that currently they are successfully working in various fields in Laos and contributing to the development of the country. The ambassador noted that there are ample opportunities for the development of relations between the two countries in the tourism and economic spheres.
On February 8th, President of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev attended an unveiling ceremony of a statue of prominent composer, people's artist, State Prize Laureate Tevfik Guliyev in Baku. Addressing the unveiling ceremony, President Ilham Aliyev said, "This statue erected in the center of our city is a sign of the respect of the Azerbaijani people for the memory of great composer Tevfik Guliyev. Tevfik Guliyev's works have created a revolution in the cultural world of Azerbaijan. His works represent our laws, and these works are immortal. The memory of Tevfik Guliyev in Azerbaijan has been immortalized. A commemorative plaque was placed on the building where he lived, and one of the streets of our city was named after him. At the same time, a music school is also named after him, and this beautiful statue is being unveiled today. By order of great leader Heydar Aliyev, Tevfik Guliyev was awarded the Istiqlal Order, the highest order of Azerbaijan at that time. The head of our state stressed close ties between nationwide leader Heydar Aliyev and Tevfik Guliyev. On the 80th anniversary of Tevfik Guliyev's birth, great leader Heydar Aliyev said the famous words, "We will all leave the world, but Tevfik Guliyev's music will live forever." It has been 26 years since that day, and these words are still relevant. There is no doubt that this unforgettable music, these songs, the works that clearly show the musical talent of the Azerbaijani people, will live on for centuries and continue to delight us in future generations. President Ilham Aliyev congratulated the family members of Tevfik Guliyev, the musical community of Azerbaijan, and the entire Azerbaijani people on the occasion of this wonderful event. Speakers at the event included Rector of the Baku Music Academy named after Uzair Hacıbayli, People's Artist Professor Farhad Badalbayli, People's Artist Prominent Composer Polat Bülbüloğlu, Honored Art Worker Rafik Seydzadeh, and Tevfik Guliyev's daughter Lala Guliyeva. They once again expressed their gratitude to the head of state for his high attention to and care to the fields of culture and art in Azerbaijan, as well as for erecting the statue of Tevfik Guliyev in the center of Baku. President of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev visited the Embassy of the Republic of Turkey in Azerbaijan and offered condolences over the heavy casualties as a result of the earthquake that hit Turkey.
Offering his condolences, President Ilham Aliyev said that Azerbaijan, as always, had been by the side of brotherly Turkey from the first minutes and hours. As always, we have shown our support and solidarity. If we have been able to help at least a little in eliminating the consequences of this bitter tragedy, we consider it an honor for ourselves. Turkey is always with us in good times and in difficult times, said the head of state, saying that this horrific earthquake has saddened us a lot and caused great moral suffering to each one of us. The President emphasized that Azerbaijani people share the pain of our brothers. We pray for the speedy recovery of the injured. We know that the people of Azerbaijan voluntarily bring whatever they have to support their brothers. Someone brings a blanket, someone brings a mattress, and someone else brings a coat. People are ready to share whatever people have. We are once again demonstrating to the whole world that true brotherly relations exist not only at the interstate level, not only at the level of heads of state, but also at the level of people, and this is natural. Underlining that by his instructions, all 8 issues will be managed from one center, the head of state went on to say that in addition, our hospitals have all the conditions for the treatment of our wounded brothers and sisters. Beds have already been allocated in Baku and other cities, including the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, and if necessary, we are ready to bring in patients. I'm sure that Turkey will come out of this bitter test with honor and cope with it. But this is an incredibly immense tragedy. Every life saved seems to save the world for us. Again, rescuers from Turkey, Azerbaijan and other countries are doing a great job. Of course, the main burden, the moral burden here falls on the Turkish government. My brother, the Honorable President, immediately gave all the instructions and sent all the ministers to the disaster zones, and I'm sure that the strong and powerful Turkish state will overcome this difficulty and continue its efforts in conducting search and rescue operations. After that, of course, we are ready to join the restoration work. That is, Turkey and Azerbaijan are already one fist, one heart and one soul. We see it in this way. The citizens of Turkey and Azerbaijan also see it this way. It is a great honor for us to be with Turkey in these difficult days, said President Ilham Aliyev.
Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım, çok teşekkür ediyorum.
Thanking President Ilham Aliyev, Turkish ambassador to Azerbaijan Cahit Bakhchi said they know that brotherly Azerbaijan had mobilized all its resources by the order of the President since the first minute. Not only the Minister of Emergency Situations, but also all the institutions, the entire societies and people have been mobilized. Your people's hearts are beating in efforts to ease our pain. We are witnessing that. We are seeing that. Thank you so much for your support in healing our wounds. We know that we are brothers and we live and feel it from the heart. Turkey also conveys its appreciation to Azerbaijan with all its heart, said Ambassador Cahit Bakhchi.
That was all for the week. Thank you for watching us and stay tuned not to miss the next edition of our program.